My name's Emma Heathcote-James. I graduated in 1998 from Theology. For the last 15 years, I've had my own business, which is called Little Soap Company. We put organic soap and natural soap into all the UK supermarkets. So setting up your own business as a startup is really difficult, but it's so rewarding. And I think it's one of those things that what you put in, you get out. And that's massively true. Life doesn't fall in your lap. I am very good at hyper focusing and spending a lot of time on things I'm interested in, and that was probably a bit of a plus for me. I had to do everything, as any new business owner does. You haven't got a chunk of money where you can employ people. You can't employ people until you're making enough profit to be able to employ them. So it's a slow process. And to begin with, you have to be a jack of all trades. I knew nothing about anything. So it's a lot of winging it, and it's a lot of asking questions, and it's a lot of learning. And if you're happy to do that, it is rewarding. There's no other question, no other answer for it. So very slowly the team started. The first person I employed was a bookkeeper. Maths is my absolute nemesis. So bookkeeper came on board. We already had accountants already. Slowly, we've now brought experts in. Now we can afford them, and I've got a team around me who know way more about the business than I do. Really, we've got experts in every single department, it's fantastic because we're taking the business places I never ever dreamt of in those early days. In terms of what do I do day to day, every day really is different, totally different. Here I am today doing a video. I've been to Buckingham Palace over the last couple of months. I've been down at London on the stage speaking. I've been in awful meetings, with our factories, with accountants. I've had one-on-ones with, team members who've had bereavements and difficult things going on, personally with them. We have goal setting meetings, looking what's going to happen for the next quarter, for the next 5 years. Every day is totally different. Looking at designing, we've got a lot of MPD happening at the moment, new product design, a lot of innovation. We've just won an award for that, which is funding a new innovation, which we've got to start in April. So there's a lot going on, and you're spinning a lot of plates. But that's what I thrive on, and I thrive on a crisis. If there's a crisis, I can stop everything. I love fixing things. So it isn't for everybody, and we know, is it 2 in 3 businesses fail? But for me, there was no option. It couldn't fail. And like I said, the more you put in, the more you get out. So do you want it to be a lifestyle, or do you want it something that you can grow and grow, and then you can exit in a few years' time? And I think it's always having that end goal, just so you know what you're doing. But I totally recommend it. One piece of advice I wish I'd have been given was, when I set the business up, I thought I'd be in the workshop making soap like 95% of the time, and in the evenings having a nice sit down and packaging up in front of the telly, and it was like that for a few months, and then it gets bigger and bigger. And look, my little production runs of making 48 bars at a time, we now make over 100,000 in a run at the factory. So I quite often don't even touch a bowl. Most of the time, I don't even touch it, from it being created at the factory to ending up on the supermarket shelf. I don't even see it. So I think whatever the business is, if you're a maker and you want to grow the volume and grow the business and scale up, remember, you're not going to be making it. It doesn't matter whether you're selling pashminas or carrots or, soap bars. A business is a business, and the skills needed are the same for whatever that business is. So I think I did go in quite hoodwinked that I was going to have a lovely time in the workshop playing with essential oils the rest of my life, and that certainly hasn't been the case. But there's loads of mentoring, there's loads of courses that are available in terms of startups. And I think just do everything you can, and just take all the advice, find people who've been there and done it, and ask them to, take you under the wing and be there and help you. I think just ask is the best advice I could give.